Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Daily Call today, Wednesday, the 28th of February. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened overnight. And from the US, we saw Mr. Powell's testimony express an overall optimistic outlook for the US economy. We also saw the consumer confidence number come in better than forecast at 130.8. And overall, the US dollar had a good trading session, making up ground against most of the majors. That was pretty much all that happened in news, so let's jump straight into our chart of the day. And today's chart follows a theme from yesterday's. We saw a bit of a different type of setup. We saw the T-chaser. Today I've got another one. It's a Kiwi Yen on a daily time scale, and it's a T-chaser. Now, with these type of setups, if you actually go back and look at the strategy, you can trade them until you basically get stopped out. Just keep running and moving your stop as the trade develops, and sometimes they can give you phenomenal results in terms of pips. That's one way to do it. What I've been basically for the daily call, I'm trying to keep to a 2-to-1 ratio, and with a 1-to-1 point and monitoring and moving my stop as well. So what I have found with us today is, if you have a look at the candle that I'm highlighting, we can see that at this particular point, condition number one, where all the moving averages are in order, has been satisfied. So, or rather, should I say these three? So that's condition one. We also see that that candle has closed below my 72. So condition two has been met. And finally, you can see that my CCI level is below or at minus 150 or below. So condition three has been met as well. So technically, that's a trigger. The correct entry would have been at the open of the following candle, which is around about there. I'm seeing this a little bit late. So what I'm looking at doing with this particular one, I also noticed that I have an inside candle situation here. So if I was to trade that based on price action, we have already broken down, and even if I was to enter the trade right now, at that point, place my stop just above that candle over there, and then at this distance here would be my stop distance, and then try play out a 2-to-1 level, which would put me over here somewhere. So I'm just doing this visually, and of course my 1-to-1 level would be over there at some point, just so that I can have some type of monitoring. So if you like this is what I'm going to do on my particular setup. It's a Kiwi Yen daily. The reason I want to take the trade, it's a T-chaser, and we're hoping that we break through this level and that the trade continues to go in that direction. So there you have it. Our chart of the day, Kiwi Yen on T-chaser. Incidentally, I still have an open position on a CAD Swiss, I believe it is. I'm very close to getting stopped out, but I'm still in on that one. And yesterday's one, I believe, has already definitely hit the 1-to-1 ratio point, and I might be very, very close to my 2-to-1. So let's see how they play out on our chart of the day. Alright, let's have a look at what's coming up ahead in terms of news. We have at 11 o'clock from New Zealand the business confidence numbers. After midnight at 12:30 from the US, we have GDP numbers, and then finally 2:30 in the morning from the US again, we have crude oil inventories. Guys, as always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the Daily Call. Bye for now.